Hi guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you guys are watching this after the fact and you just want to watch your sign, that'll be timestamped down below. Just a reminder, please take it resonates, okay? If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Don't try to make it fit. Get in where you fit in. We're doing a you versus them, so the energies here can get quite confusing, especially if you're watching, like you're cross-watching. So if you're watching for another sign and you see yourself in the them or the you, like it just just take it however it resonates. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you guys haven't already. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I really do appreciate it. And if you would like to purchase a reading, that information is also available down below. And that's going to be it. Okay, so we're starting today with Aries. Okay, so we're going to start with you first, Aries, and then we'll do them. Can we get 3 cards here for Aries energy? We have I can't commit, sorry. You taught me a valuable lesson. And blocked. Wow. I think, okay, just like the way that these cards are reading, I think you did go back and forth with this person. You could have blocked them. So like this is your energy. So yeah, you blocked them. I think it was kind of a very hard decision for you guys to make. I just don't think maybe you guys were in the capacity to hold space for them in the way that you would like to. Um, and you went back and forth with that. You went back and forth with that decision because maybe this was someone who you could have seen a life with or was just very kind, considerate, there was no real reason I want to say that you should have turned this person down. Um, but I think that's a lesson within itself, right? Like if you can't give this person what they need or like what you feel they need in a relationship, it's very wise to take a step back and be like, yeah, actually this is not going to work, instead of trying to make it work and then ruining the relationship or of what could have been maybe possibly in the future. Let's see what else. I'm like, should I clarify your side first? Okay, we'll clarify your side first and then we will pull for their side. There's a lot of blues here, so you could be like this like third eye chakra where like and like your throat chakra could be opening up right now. Third eye is basically like being able to like see into the future, right? Or like knowing when something isn't right for you. Maybe this is like something that it's taking you guys, I want to say like a long time, maybe even multiple lifetimes to kind of understand that like just because there's a bigger future, I want to say like you guys are thinking ahead and you guys are, because I can kind of feel like you guys like there wasn't anything necessarily wrong with this person with the Lovers card. Like it was a very good like option for you, but at the same time you kind of realize that it's not the option for you. And with 333 right now, like that's the body mind Holy Spirit, like body mind spirit, right? Where like you're maybe like are coming more into aligned with different things, more aligned with yourself essentially, because I feel like that is one person. But let's clarify. We have the World card. And then we have the King of Wands. I think you guys are completing a cycle. Like this was a very heavy cycle for you guys. Um, I get this feeling like maybe in the past you guys would have committed or like done things that were like really fun, and you guys are just not wanting that anymore. It's like you need to focus a little bit more on stability. Like there's just something here. What is it that Aries wants to focus on? We have a Page of Cups. I think what you guys are craving is something more sustainable, something long term, where you can grow and like, because this person, I feel like they could be fun. It could be like puppy love, or like it could not anything serious. And it does take maturity to kind of realize like, hey, this person, because some people just can't be alone, right? Like they need to be in a relationship just because that's their norm. Like they are comfortable in that, right? And maybe that's something that you had done in the past where it's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm not really doing anything. Yeah, we can hang out, we can date, but I think you guys are like walking away from that. We're like, trying to do things differently. Ooh, 8 of coins in the reverse. What is that in regards? I just also feel like there was something here like in your past that's happened that won't allow you to kind of move on from this person. I think you really do want to heal. Um it just took a lot out of you, understandably. Like I think you also kind of realize at this point, like you don't like, I understand like marriage and relationships are work, but I think it was like this thing in the past was like hard work or like kind of toxic in a way where it was just like it's not what you want at the end of the day. That could be where the third eye is coming in, where like you're kind of waking up to seeing like maybe things that you thought were normal are just not normal. Okay, let's pull on your person. I do feel like Aries, there's a lot of people in your energy, so we'll see. I'll try to clarify if I can remember, like if that can view their signs, or can we get 3 cards here for their person's energy? My family doesn't approve of my relationship with you. Family drama. I'm not attracted to you anymore. And I still think about you all the time. Do you think of me? Oh, I wonder if this is the person from the past. It kind of feels like it. It does feel like there's a lot of history here. Um, like I said, because if it is this person from the past, it kind of feels like the I'm not attracted to you. I don't feel like it has anything to do with like how you look physically. I think this person is attracted to you physically. It's more so like maybe like how they feel around you. It's very more like it stresses them out, right? Where it's like it is it's why they would rather just kind of stay away. Let's clarify. With honestly, it really is hard to have a relationship with somebody when your family doesn't really like them. It causes like unnecessary stress. Obviously, if you love someone and you know that this is your person, because you know family can be toxic as well, then you have to pick your person. Um, but for this one, I'm feeling it's like there was just I don't. Let's clarify. What is this person for Aries person? This person still thinks about they still think about ways like to work things out with you. They want to, but it's like every time they think of a way where like maybe every time you guys try, um, with this card here, I kind of see it's like you you're gonna end up hurting yourself, right? Like you're playing with a snake here, and the snake, if they wanted to, they could kill you, right? Like, and you have nothing to defend yourself with. And it's more so like if they keep trying, it's like only gonna hurt themselves, maybe even hurt you. Um, what else do we have here for their person? We have Libra. This person, I don't think they're like, I don't think they're ready to move on. There's something here with like, I kind of feel like they don't feel like they tried hard enough. That's where it is, where it's like they still want to fix it. Can we clarify this here for, we have 4 coins. Something just came out in the reverse. Page of Cups came out twice. One on your side and then one's on their side. But on their side, it came out in the reverse. Where it's like, I don't think this person maybe was the best person with you. And I think that you kind of just want to get away from this, like how this relationship is. Like with the 3 of Cups, there could have been some cheating involved here, like other people in the situation, even your family. I feel like family had a big thing to do. I want to say even on both sides of this situation. But for your person, it's like they do love and care about you, but it's more so like they're not the best self with like with you for some reason. And I guess like different people bring out different things in us, but at the same time it's like they wish they could work things out with you. I think though that they kind of know. I think maybe you guys both know it's not going to work. I'll pull one card like for this overall connection, and then I'll get advice for both of you guys. Can I get advice here for, well, overall connection here for Aries? We do have the Eight of Pentacles, which came out twice for you. For overall, I think both of you guys maybe just need to work on yourselves, and maybe even like your career. Maybe take some time apart to see if like this is actually something that can be fixed. Sometimes when there is like so much drama or like so much history, it's very hard to kind of just like move forward. But let's see here. One card. Well, that's basically it. Anything else? Yeah, okay. What else? Yeah. It's the Three of Swords, where it's like, it's Three of Swords is just like a heartbreak. Like you're stabbed in the heart. You guys have been through so much already. And unfortunately, it's like you really can't come back from this. Um yeah, I don't think you can. But with here, it's like also with the Libra card here, like I do feel like this was a karmic relationship. Like this had to play out, right? Um, the scales had to be balanced. Maybe like in a different life, you weren't the best person to this person, and now it's just like kind of balancing out. Anything else? I'm just gonna get advice. I'm gonna do one for you and then one for your person. Can we get one card here for their person, for them, and then for their person? So for you guys, Aries, we have stuck in lack. You have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. Hi, Jamike. I don't think you guys are stuck in this ego. I mean, in this lack of stuck in lack, Aries. I think maybe in the past, like maybe you stayed like in the past, I do feel like you were like, okay, yeah, why not? Like if something better comes, then it comes, but you're just gonna kind of stay in a situation. And I think you're kind of leaning away from that now and kind of just like, because you have to be careful who you let into your energy, right? Like you cannot just have people around you, because they do, like people around you unintentionally take energy, just like you unintentionally take energy. So I think now you guys are kind of staying away from that. And then for your person's advice, they have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet you still must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life begins to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Yeah, for your person, it's very much like, I don't know how to explain it, because they don't like, they can't let you go. They don't like how they feel when they're around you, but I don't know why, but they feel like they have to be with you, or like they want to try to make it work. Maybe they feel like they're a failure if they don't make it work with you. That's kind of like a big thing. But there's just so much like obstacles here where it's like, yeah, like, but okay, Aries, that's it for you guys. Good luck to you. That was kind of a long one. Next, we're going to do Taurus. Okay. We have Taurus. Taurus, let's start. Can we get 3 cards here for Taurus's person? We have my job is more, I'm sorry, this is actually you. Okay. My job is more important right now, non-committal, third party interference, and 3 to 6 months. What does this have? There's you might not want to commit to somebody. I think there's an excuse here. Oh, excuse me. I'm wondering if it's like, are you waiting? To me, it kind of feels like you're waiting for somebody to kind of come back into your life. And so you're kind of just like talking to somebody else in the meantime. It could be a Leo or like someone that makes you feel seen. It's kind of, I don't know if you're using this person to make somebody jealous or just like to kind of take like your mind off of something. That's what it's really, it's like, yeah, I think that's what is going on. There's just something here about trusting. Here's it. In it landed on the tower came out and it landed on 3 to 6 months. So you could expect something to happen, like something to end in 3 to 6 months. I wonder if it's a third party interference. I'm also feeling maybe you feel like your person's in a third party. That could be it. But it's going to end. It's like this isn't something permanent. I think you guys both know that. If whoever this is, it's on your side. So I'm just gonna say it's on your side. Well, what else do we have here? Oh. The Nine of Swords came out and it landed on 3 to 6 months. I think you're going to be kind of heartbroken by this ending. Like you might think there's something wrong with you. I kind of want to say like maybe your person's going to end it. That's what I'm kind of getting, because when somebody else ends something with us, sometimes we feel like a lack within ourselves, right? Like why wasn't I chosen? Why wasn't I this? But sometimes it's more so like it just wasn't meant to be. But I think you are gonna have to, like, not have to, but you might struggle with that a little bit, especially because I think that you're gonna be losing two people, like the person in your past and then this third party. And you might lose them in like a little short time. And I don't want to say third party, but I do feel like this is like someone like a rebound kind of energy, right? Let's see what your person. We have this separation is killing me. We have blocked in the reverse. They want you to unblock them. And then we have, I'm just stringing you along until something better comes. So yeah, there's like the main person, you could have been in a long-term relationship with this person, or like have kids, or they're just very significant. You guys aren't talking to each other. They wish it wasn't like that. They could also just be talking to somebody else that, it's like both of you guys could be doing this, where it's just because you guys aren't together, they want to, like, they just want a distraction, right? So they're talking to other people, and it's just not fair really to the other people, especially if they're lying to them, just like, telling them they're all in and they're really not. And so that might end up backfiring on them. I feel like for them more so. I don't know, but let's see, what else do we have here? Can you clarify Taurus's person side? Capricorn. I think for you guys, okay, so I think for you guys, Taurus, it's more so like you really do like this new person that you're talking to. You might not even realize that they are a rebound. I'm gonna have to clarify this too, because it could be something like this. You guys could also be talking to somebody who is using you as a rebound. So like they're kind of secretly hoping that they will get back together with their ex, if that's how it's happening, if you're not the one using them. It's just like this energy being used here, and the Capricorn sign did come out on their side, and that's like kind of like devil energy, where it's like they're acting from a place of ego, right? Because I don't, obviously, if you're using someone, right, and you're stringing them along, like it's not good, right? Like, and if you're doing it for an ego boost, it's, even if like you're honest with them at some point, like you have to take responsibility, where it's like you knew what you were doing, you knew this person was going to catch feelings, and you still just went ahead and you did it. So it kind of generates karma in a way. Can we clarify this here for their person? Yeah, they're gonna put you through. It landed on your side, 9 of Wands. They're gonna put you through a lot if they haven't already. And it's like with the 9 of Swords here, it's like Oh, this is a completion. 9 is a completion, right? And you have 2 9 of swords here. I mean, 9 of wands and the 9 of swords. Like, these are kind of the hard, like, this is before the 10. So it's like right before you guys get to completion. You do have to go through this. And maybe this person is going to be the reason why you're just not going to tolerate stuff anymore, right? Like, sometimes we have to just like stand up for ourselves and be like, enough is enough, and walk away and realize that we deserve more. And this person could be that awakening for you. Um, Especially if you're doing so much for this person and you're kind of just like, what in the world? Like, I did all this for you and this is how you treated me. Um, it kind of wakes up our like self-worth, right? Um, let's just get, I think that's gonna be, should I pull one? Let's do an overall connection. I don't really think we need it for you guys, but why not? Can we get an overall card here for their connection? We have the strength and judgment card here. Like, this relationship will make you stronger. Unfortunately, the way we get stronger is through pain, right? Like, you know, when you work out, when you go to the gym and you feel sore, it's because you know that you did the work, but it does hurt. That's that kind of situation here for you guys. Like, yes, it's going to hurt, but you're going to come out stronger at the end. With judgment card here, it's like you're going to be okay. And yeah, third party came out again. So I don't know if this person's putting you in a third party. I think that's really it. So just be aware. I'm not gonna really pull advice for your persons. I'll pull advice for you. Can we get advice here for Taurus? I guess we'll do both. And then one for their person. Okay. So your advice, Taurus, is soul's whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards an authentic path. I think deep down you kind of know that this person isn't really your person, especially if there's a lot of inconsistencies. And because it's like, where a lot of excuses, like, I understand giving people grace, but it gets to a point where, like, where if you are doubting your common sense, you need to trust yourself, Taurus, because you're probably right. And then advice for your person is take charge. You're taking a backseat in the relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or an opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. Which, honestly, yeah, this person is using you. We're using somebody. They definitely need to just, especially, I sense that they're doing this to make somebody jealous, and it's just, and to feed their ego. Okay, that's gonna be it for you guys, Taurus. Good luck to you. Next we'll do Gemini. Mhm. Okay, Gemini. 333. So maybe you guys are working on yourselves right now. I think maybe even focusing on like your strength, your, I want to say to God, like your spirituality, right? What do we have here? Messages for Gemini's side. We have ghosted. It just reminded me of like the Holy Ghost, right? So I think that you guys are kind of just focusing on yourselves, or trying to like reconvene with God, especially like finding your connection. We have soulmates, and we were miserable together. Time to move on. Uh, honestly, like, somebody can be your soulmate and not be the person you're meant to be, right? Meant to be with, right? Like, we all have reasons and lessons that we have to experience from other people. And I think that you're realizing that. I think you guys are coming to terms here. Again, 444, like stability. You're finding that you can be stable by yourself, that you don't need another person, that this person caused a lot of chaos in your life where you really did try to make it work, and oh, it was always just such a headache, where you questioned a lot of things. I Ace of Cups in the reverse. Like, I think you might have lost yourself for a little bit. at this point, I see like you might be even wondering if you should start like forgive this person or bring them back into your life. With the reverse card here, though, like this person has already done so much. But let's see. Can we clarify this here for Gemini's person? We have the High Priestess. That's you. That's your energy. A lot of spiritual, like you guys, I just feel like you guys are having, like maybe you're having another awakening. Um, I feel like forgiveness. I think you're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving other people. And with the High Priestess here, it's like a knowing, right? Like a knowing things happen for a reason and not placing blame anymore. I think maybe in the past, like you like would place blame a lot, maybe on yourself or other people. It's really easy to blame ourselves for things, but like a lot of like you guys are going through a lot of changes. And I think you guys are just kind of like accepting things for the way that they are. Can we clarify this here? We have the Five of Cups and it landed on we were miserable together. This the High Priestess, this is like very watery energy with the Five of Cups here too. So it's a lot of emotions. This you guys, they could be a water sign, but can we clarify this here? And King of Wands. You guys are just very opposites because I was feeling water sign for them. And then the fire sign came out, and like the King of Wands isn't a king to play with, right? Like they have a lot of power. I think they could be very stubborn in a way. Like maybe in the past you guys were very stubborn, or maybe you're dealing with someone who is still very stubborn. Can we get one more? And you guys are definitely closing out cycles. And then again, with the Nine of Cups, it's all about you and your wish fulfillment. And I think you guys have given so much of yourself already to this person where you have to start filling up your own cup again. You might feel bad. Like I know you feel bad because you do feel like this person is your person. But there's nothing you can do. You can't make somebody be a good person or like step up or treat them like make them treat you right, right? Like you have to like kind of have to stand up for yourself and be like, you know what, enough is enough. I love you, but I love myself too. So I can't have you disrespecting people that I love, and that's me, right? Can we get let's pull for your card? I mean for your person's. Your angels are guiding this connection 3 to 6 months. And my kid's family likes you. See, for your person, I think they are lost. Like they spiritually, they are lost. They might feel a little bit alone. For some reason, this person doesn't. It's not that they don't believe in God or like have a faith or something like that. It's more so like they don't lean into it, right? Where it's like maybe it's just not for them, or I don't know, they have to like physically see something in order to believe it. And so I think that they feel lost or abandoned, like where you guys have your faith, right? And you believe in yourself and you know God is with you and all that stuff. This person is more so like they believe they have to do it by themselves. And maybe that was a reason why you guys might have struggled a lot, is because maybe they didn't let you in. They don't know how to let anybody in. They've like always have done it by themselves. Let's see here. Like I feel for this person. I do, but sometimes it just gets to a point where how long can you do something, right? Or it's just why aren't you finding solutions to your problems? This person is very much like if something happens, it's like, okay, well, eventually it'll all work itself out. They don't like to fix things. That's why they don't work on themselves, because eventually, yeah, things do work themselves out. It just takes a lot longer when you can just find the problem and fix it. This person could just have like a really like young mentality, or they could be younger. Can we clarify this here? I do feel like there's something that's going to happen to your person in the next 3 to 6 months, because it's out here, that's going to kind of make them have an awakening of some sort. Can we clarify this here for, we have Two of Cups. I really like this Two of Cups in this deck because it is two dragons, right? And a lion on here. Typically, that's not on a Two of Cups. And it's just like, this is a very powerful connection. And I don't think this person realizes the kind of power that they do have if they would just trust in you I keep wanting to bring up God. Like, this is like a very spiritual thing between you guys that's going on. And it's just like you guys could be like a very like powerful couple together with the future, like the crystal ball there. There's a lot going on here if somebody could just accept it, and it has to be your person because if it came out on your person's side. Um, can we clarify this here? Your person could be like the year of the dragon. We have the world. The world came out twice. Once on your side and then once on their side. And for you guys, okay, it's funny because it makes sense. I think you guys have been single, right? Like focusing on yourself. I don't know if you guys are single. Kind of. If you guys, I think that you guys are taking a break from this person. But for you guys, we have the world card here, right? You can see it's a single woman. You guys could be like very feminine. Doesn't have to be a woman, but more so like you're stepping into your feminine energy, right? And then for your person, for their world card, it is a man and a woman, right? And again, the woman is kind of just like up there, and this person is the man is reaching up to them. And this again for 111 that just came out, like this person needs to start again, and like they need to trust in you. And I think there's going to be like this awakening that happens in the next 3 to 6 months that makes them believe that they have the power to be with you and to control things. Like they have power, like to make decisions and to change things. Oh, this person, so sorry. They do have to do work here with Virgo. Like, it's not going to be easy. Can we clarify one more card here? We have the Hermit. This is work that this person has to do by themselves. You can't help them realize their path, right? They have to become enlightened by themselves. As so much, like sometimes like we can try to help somebody or like tell them things, but we're not supposed to. Like we have to let people figure things out for themselves. Like sometimes you can, like you could tell somebody, don't touch the stove, it's hot, right? But they need to touch it to know that it's hot, and then they're never going to do it again. So it's like this person kind of it's like that situation where like they have to learn these mistakes and come to the realization on their own, and hopefully they do. Let's get advice for you guys. Can we get one card here for Gemini? Oops. And then one card for their person. Okay, so for you, Gemini, we have take a chance. It is time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. So you guys are definitely focusing on yourself. This could be something like in your regards to your career, like something you've been wanting to do. I'm also hearing like volunteer. There's something to do with your faith too. So whatever that is, that might be for you guys. And then for your person's advice, we have resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Oh, excuse me. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that we want or hope, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. I get the sense that your person, I don't know why, but it's like the way that they're going to come to the realization that you guys are meant to be together, or like you guys have a purpose together, is not going to be in the way that they're expecting, right? It's very much like, I don't know, maybe they'll meet somebody randomly and like they'll hear a story, like maybe they'll encounter something where it's just like a light bulb will go off in their head and they'll be like, oh, you know what, I have the tools to fix this, let me fix this. So okay, that's it for you guys, Gemini. Good luck to you. Okay. Next, we have Cancer. Oops. Cancer. Let me get 3 cards for you guys. We have, I love the way you are, your hair, your smell, your clothes, your voice, and your smile. We have depression, anxiety, and people warned me and I didn't listen. So this is your energy, right? So you could love the way that somebody is, and for some reason, okay, so are you feeling, okay, there is like this kind of depression that you guys could be feeling, or anxiety, like with people warn me and I didn't listen. It's, I, I don't think you're talking to this person. There's like, you think about them a lot, right? Maybe it's because you aren't with them that you feel like this depression. Okay, so like maybe it's a missed opportunity where like you feel like you missed out on an opportunity. Let's use this deck. There's a lot of confusion here. Like you keep going back and forth. Honestly, um, when you go back and forth a lot, it can cause a lot of mental stress, right? Um, Instead of like you could clear things up or like make a decision about doing some things and then just getting it out of the way. Like if it didn't work out, then it didn't work out, and then moving forward. But for you guys, I don't know why, but it's like it's like you guys are struggling to make a decision, and it's causing this depression and this anxiety. What is this? People warned me and I didn't listen. We have temperance. One more. There's something here about commitment, right? Where it's very much like maybe you were doing too much, like you had too much on your plate. Typically I would not see that with normal temperance card, but with this one they have lots of hands, like they're doing a lot of things. Maybe you just weren't ready to, maybe you were dating a lot of other people. That's really strongly coming through, where you just could not commit to this person, right? And now with the 7 of Swords here, like you feel like you really did miss out, or that things could have been different. Obviously things could have been different, but it's more so like you keep thinking about it and you're like you're stuck on a loop, and it's driving I feel like I'm going crazy, so I feel like it's driving you crazy. It's a lot. Can we clarify anything else here for Cancer? And then we have the Star card here, which is like you do wish you did things differently. The Sun again. Not again. Well, you just wish you could have a do-over. That would make sense. I do feel like there was this energy, like the reason why you didn't want to commit, or like you didn't want this to happen before, is because um there was a lot of options where like you felt like if you would be with this person, they would maybe take away your freedom. You just weren't ready for that, which is fine. Like if you, there's like, it gets to a point, Cancer, where you kind of just have to accept things for the way that they are, right? Like you weren't ready to commit to this person, and that's okay. To forgive yourself, right? Um, let's see your person. Can we get 3 cards here for Cancer's person? Hey, contracting real estate. We have, I am not the one for you. Leave me alone. You deserve more. And breaking up a happy home. Bottom of the deck is also ball in your court. I am not the one. Like, okay, so this person, it's like, are you not? I think maybe this person is just like, okay, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. It's fine. Maybe you feel like, maybe they feel like you do deserve more. Like, move on, right? Like you don't deserve, like they don't want you to wallow in this. With this breaking up a happy home, we're gonna have to clarify because I'm not quite sure. What is that? Breaking up a happy home. Page of Wands. It's like, I don't think your person wanted to break up a happy home? Were you because it's weird, because for your energy, it's saying that you didn't want to commit. You had like you were doing a lot of other things, like maybe dating other people. Um, was it just one person? I guess it could. I don't know. It's kind of confusing energy. So maybe you were in a relationship with someone that was kind of confusing, and maybe this person just didn't want to get in the middle of that. Kinda. It's still not very clear what this is. It's very much like I don't what else here for their person? Seven of coins. No. With the Taurus. Okay, so this person is it's not funny, but it's more so like this person maybe saw that you had like a lot going on and like you have a lot more work to do on yourself, and they just didn't want to deal with that either. They're just like, okay, it is what it is. Like, I think the way that you kind of see this, like you kind of played over in your head is a lot more serious than maybe what this person is thinking, where it's like they just I don't, that's all. It's very confusing. I don't know how else to say this, Taurus. I'm sorry, not Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Cancer. We have Judgment, and then we have Seven of Wands. You have a little bit more work to do here, Cancer. I think this person sees that, especially if it is like if you are trying to get back with this person, it's more so like they can accept you at this, like they couldn't accept you at that state. I don't think they could accept you at this state too. Um, because there's just more work to be done with, and it landed on your side, like, and we're pulling for them, like we're pulling, and with the Two of Coins here, it's very much like this push and pull kind of, where this person is, they want to be understanding, but at the same time they're very much like in the middle. That's what it is, where it's like they're not gonna, it is what it is, very neutral. At the same time, it's like I can feel your energy like pulling on them. We're like, it's very I'm gonna have to get a third deck. Third, that like there's a could have been a third party situation. Well, there was on your side, right, Cancer? Can we just get an overall energy here? No, that's saying no, which is I this Eight of Swords here, where it's like you're definitely, I hate to say it, where it's like you kind of cause your own problems, right? Like you're a victim of your own circumstances. So only you can pull yourself out of this hole. And for some, I don't know why you keep going back and forth to something. It's just, you're not clear. Your intentions are not clear here. And it's causing a lot of confusion. And I feel like there's a lot of people here like that are wrapped up in it, where it's not fair. Again, I just want to move on. I'm just gonna move on because it's like this energy is very chaotic. It's like I can understand why you're going through what you're like depressed. Like if you're depressed or like unsure, it's because you need to make a decision, and you keep going back and forth on something. And when you do that, it's only causing more confusion for yourself and for other people. Can we get one advice? And then, oh, what is this here for their person? I don't know if it's like you guys don't want to be alone. That's kind of what it is. I'm getting that too. Like maybe you guys don't know how to be alone. So then, and I think that your person here, no, they don't want me to say that. Okay, so let me just get your advice for you. We have solitude. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. And it's like you can get some knowledge, some perspective. I don't know if you guys are kind of like people pleasers, like you I'm getting a strong, yeah, that you guys like to make everybody happy. You're losing the sight of your own happiness. And when you do that, it's nice to make people feel good and loved and whatever, but you can only do so much. You have to have boundaries. That's where the Seven of Wands come in. Where like you might have to fight people, not physically, but like fight for your beliefs and like what it is that you want and stand on it. That's why this energy is so messy. It's because you keep going back and forth, and it's causing you a lot of pain because you can't make a decision. And then we have, I'm sorry, for your person, it says professional assistance. It may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any area of life, from a legal or financial advice to make more personal needs. Personal, this card, it's AI, guys. So it's like half of this stuff does not make sense. But basically, it's like your person maybe needs some help too. Maybe they need to work on some things. What it is, we'll get one card on what it is that they might need to work on. We do have the Fool card here, which is like a new beginning. Wanting a new beginning with you? Kinda. That's very confusing. And you have to blame yourself, Cancer. So, because I can't, I'm going to get out of this energy now. Good luck to you guys. Next we have Leo. Let me. Leo, I'm feeling fun. I don't know if you guys are having a lot more fun with something or trying to have more fun with your person. Can we get cards here for Leo? I feel like we still have unfinished business. 6 to 12 months. That came out in the reverse. So something could have happened with you and this person 6 to 12 months ago. And then we have love bombing. That's on your side. I don't like, you could also feel like you're experiencing love bombing from this person, or maybe you were love bombing them. Either or. Sometimes we can confuse. I don't know. You guys are fire signs, so fire signs can tend to like fall for people really fast, or like there's like they throw caution to the wind, right? And I think that you might be thinking of somebody from the past that maybe things didn't really like take off. They just didn't take off the way that you were hoping. Like maybe something got in the way 6 to 12 months ago. Oh, there's a blockage. There's a block. Like, okay, what is this? We have the Sun card, which is you guys. Maybe you weren't really like able to commit. Like you had a lot of other things going on. 8 of Coins here, like you could have been more focused on work or had to work things out in your personal life before you could let this person in. I also feel like there's a lot of excuses where you might have made a lot of excuses for why you couldn't be with this person. Maybe you felt like this person was love bombing you. Or like, why would they be interested in you? Or like, why do they want to move so fast? I do want to say people move at different paces, right? It's kind of interesting because like some people, they do like when they like someone, they just like are really expressive and they can show it. And then other people, it does take some time like to get to know them or like before they even really open up. It just depends. Love bombing, how can I? And when you do it intentionally, right? Like some people will love bomb you in order to, you know, make you feel a certain type of way so that way you will open up to them and they can like have you around. They do it intentionally, like there's a plan behind that. And then you do have some people who are just like genuinely like, smitten with someone or like really likes them and they're just like, wow, and they express that. I wouldn't necessarily call that love bombing. It's just, perspective, right? Can we clarify this here for Leo? 4 of Coins. Yeah, it landed on love bombing, where it's like you keep everything maybe close to your chest. You're not so open. And so maybe like yeah, if you're a closed off person, like you really need to like spend some time with somebody And then you meet somebody who's just like right off the bat, like, wow, you're so beautiful. Like, I really like hanging out with you, blah, blah, blah. Like, you think they're after something, which, yes, use your discernment, right? Like, how can you really be sure which one is which unless you get to know them? Um, but now I do feel like you do feel like there is some regret here where like that could have been something and maybe you were too hasty. Um, okay, we'll do one more and then we'll do your person. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is basically like this is something that you're kind of used to like in the future. Like the way that this person was acting towards you, you you would expect to see this, you know, sometime like maybe a few months or like a few like yeah, I want to say like a few months, and they just were really fast with it. I also want I don't know why, but I kind of get this feeling where like maybe you have dated other people since then and you kind of realize like wow, this person was actually really special, like they opened up to me and I can't get that from these other people. Like they're very much more like you could tell. I think maybe you guys are realizing what love bombing is and it wasn't what that person was doing. And now you just are like, wow, I really wish that I could kind of work things out with this past person. So let's see what your person is going through. Pick me energy did when I split the deck, it did come out. So this person could actually be hoping that you come back into their lives and like let's see, can we get cards here for their person? We have my ego won't let me apologize. I can't do this anymore. I almost wanted to say I'm sorry, but then I stopped myself, which is funny because it says my ego won't let me apologize. And then you make me want to be a better person. This person could be a Libra, but it's more so that this person could have felt like really balanced with you. I also want to say like maybe like they didn't have to like put on a show. They could, yeah, like they could be themselves. It wasn't like, and maybe they felt like you were themselves, like you were yourself with them, right? Like you weren't acting or pretending to be somebody. And so maybe that's why I really kind of made it equal, like easy for this person to really like you and to open up to you. Um, let's see what else we have here. Can we get messages here? Clarify for Leo. We have Temperance. I landed on you make me want to be a better person. What happened where like they don't want to, why wouldn't they want to apologize? Okay, so maybe you were expressive with this person, right? With like how they were treating you. Like, hey, you might have told them like, can we please like just slow down or like take some time? And they were just like, what are you talking about? Like, I really like you. Like, I'm being myself. Maybe that triggered them a little bit if that's what happened, where it's like, and I think they're realizing now that it wasn't such a big deal. Like maybe you just needed to take things slow and that's okay. And that's all, like that's literally a part of a relationship is compromising, right? Like you're not telling them to stop being themselves because that's what this person kind of took it as an attack on themselves. Like I'm just being myself, and which is confusing to them because they're like, I thought I could be myself around you and now you're switching it up. I thought you liked me for who I am. And I think after some time too, this person kind of realized they overreacted, right? And is very much like, but they can't come back and tell you that they're sorry. We're like, you were right. Can we clarify this here? This person is definitely working on themselves. Like, I don't know if it's money wise, because the King of Coins is out here. They might be trying to become more financially stable. It's more so like maybe they want to come back in like to offer you something. Like maybe if they like are like, hey, I'm like able to do this for you, like they can, it's kind of just like that, where like they feel like they have to provide in some type of way. Or like they want to be able to do that. Like they want to come into your life and like, look, we can do this, and like they have everything together. They want to be like seen as stable. Anything else here? And then we have, I like it. Like we guys both got the Sun card here for you and for them. And for theirs is like you guys are basically kind of like standing in your power, right? And then it's like a phoenix. Let me see if I can. That's the head. The head's there, right? So that's a phoenix, and phoenixes are about like rebirth, right? Like trying again, and that's what this person wants. Like they do want to try again. Should you say anything? No, I don't. It's not. I don't think you should say anything. I think they would have to come back and say like apologize, or if you guys happen to run into each other, because I don't think it's your responsibility. Because I really don't think you did anything wrong, to be honest. You just expressed yourself, right? Which is like as you should in a relationship. And this person just took it personally when they shouldn't have. Let me pull an overall advice for you guys. Overall card here for Leo, which is the Eight of Pentacles, this is 8 or 7, sorry, it's the 7 of Pentacles, which 7 of Pentacles is growing, right? Like putting in the work. And if this person just put in the work and apologized, it could work out. Because with the card here, it's like you guys are like, I feel like this is like a soulmate connection, right? Where you guys could work if this person just, did what they had to do. Let's get advice. Can we get one card here for Leo and then their person? Okay, Leo, so for you guys, we have release judgment. Holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world and your path with clearer eyes. I think you realize that this person isn't a bad person and that they were not love bombing you. So, and then your person has listen. You are being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Sometimes when we have pride, it's very hard to let go of it. I think this person has a lot of pride, a lot of ego. And sometimes when we have that, it can ruin a lot of good things in our lives, right? Because if we're not able to apologize for making a mistake, then what's going on there? Like people make mistakes. We're human, right? As long as we learn from them and we don't repeat them, there's nothing wrong with being wrong. Okay, that's it for you guys. Leo, good luck to you. Next we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Can we get 3 cards here for Virgo? I'm just stringing you along until something better comes. Insecure, checks phones. And I can't handle responsibility, childlike mindset. So this is your energy, which is kind of like, if it is, maybe if this is a cross watcher, but I'm going to read it as it is, where there's not a lot of trust here. I don't think you trust this person. I don't think you trust yourself. Maybe you guys just aren't used to being alone. Do you just like having somebody there, even if it's like they're not physically there, maybe mentally? Like I don't know, just knowing that they're there if you need them. And interesting. If that's the case, well, let's just clarify. Oops, I think these are backwards. Okay, can we clarify this here for Virgo? And I heard Aquarius too. So it's like you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but it's more so like there's something here where you have the truth with the Queen of Swords, because that's an Aquarius air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And Aquarius also too, it's like maybe you don't want to be, that's what it feels like. You don't want to be alone. This might be go back to your childhood. Maybe you didn't really have a strong support system. Um, so maybe you were always alone, and now it's like you don't want that. Now as an adult, you're like, you have free will, right? You have the capacity and the choice to be with somebody and not be alone. So why wouldn't you be? But we have to kind of learn to be okay being alone. And also that not letting everybody have access to us. Like that's a really big thing. I'm not saying there's any, it's kind of weird because it's like, I don't, how do, okay. It's not like you don't like this person. It's more so that they're not the one for you. And you know that they're not the one for you. And maybe this person takes care of you. There could be some financial responsibility here. It's just like this is because the queen of not the queen, the high priestess was in reverse and like upright. Yeah, high priestess is very spiritually aligned, very intellectual, like just in her body, mind, soul, right? And in the reverse, I'm kind of like getting the opposite, where it's you seek validation outside of yourself, right? Like it's kind of it's unfortunate, but let's see what else we have here. And we have the Two of Wands. About what? I think you guys have learned a lot along the way here. Virgo, with the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords, it does get to a point where you do have to make a decision on like what it is that you want, right? And also too, this is where our empathy can come into play, where it's like, would you want somebody to just string you along until they found somebody better? And it just having that in the back of your mind, like, okay, you wouldn't. With this instant, it's a lot. It's just a lot. 10 of Wands here. And you can see this person is carrying a lot of baggage. And the longer we hold on to something that we know isn't good for us, it's just the longer that it's going to take to get rid of it or to move on. Let's pull for your person. We have blocked. I miss you so much. And this person is not the one. Walk away. This person could have blocked you. Just because they could have felt the vibes too, where it's like people can feel how other people feel, right? Like they can, if they're emotionally intellectual, right? Where like they could feel that. This person might feel like, yeah, you are just stringing them along. And it hurts because I do feel like this person does like you, like they do care about you, and they want the things that, I don't know, people want, right? Like to get married or to have children or to be together, right? But I'm actually like kind of proud. Like I don't know why I want to switch the energy. So like maybe like this, because like there could be cross watchers too, right? So it's just for this person, it's like I feel like they are very much more spiritually evolved, right? Where they know that, hey, I really do love you and I want to be with you, but at the same time, you're not going to disrespect me and you're not going to waste my time. And they know that their person would not treat them this way, right? And so they had to walk away. And okay, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, with the Empress card here, this is very much like they want to create a new life with you. Like they wanted you to be like their partner, like, but for some children could have been involved. It's more so like creating a life, or that's basically with the Empress. That's kind of how I see that. Six of Cups. You could have known this person for a very long time. And also past lives. Like you guys could have had a past life connection with this person. And I think walking away from you was really hard because they do feel such a tie to you. But at the end of the day, they did what they thought was best, which I have to agree. And the Ten of Cups. A lot of water. This person could be a water sign, Capricorn. Sorry. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's more so like, yeah, I do feel like but this person was a part of your soul tribe. And more so like walking away just shows that you have to value yourself. I just feel like that was so hard for this person. It was not easy. I don't know if you guys have the same friends. You could. If you guys do, I could feel it in my heart. If you guys do have the same friend group, like they could be avoiding you guys because it's just a lot for them, understandably. Like this person, they did plan a future with you. And some of them feel like you did take advantage, which in a way I do see that happening, right? Um, but you can't fix people who don't want to be fixed. And I think that this person did give a lot of chances and they just, it's just time to move on. So let's get advice here for you guys. Can we get one card here for Virgo? And then we have one card for their person. Okay, so for Virgo, we have stuck in fear. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. I feel like you guys struggle a lot with it's kind of like stuck in fear, also stuck in lack, where like maybe nothing better is going to come along. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity to like do the things that you want to do. And when we put a time frame or like we limit ourselves to a certain belief, it's very limiting and it very rarely works out, right? Like when people are like, oh, I want to be married by the time something like, and they settle and they end up getting divorced like 5 years later. It's because that like they're putting a time frame, like they're rushing things, and some things are just not meant to be rushed. And then we have for your person, which I think they've already done this, where they're working towards it. It says, let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. It was very hard for this person to walk away. Okay, so that's it for you guys, Virgo. Good luck to you guys. And then next we have Libra. Okay, what do we have here for Libra? So we have my kids and my family likes you. I don't want to be with you anymore. It's too painful. And breaking up a happy home. Huh. This is a third party situation. Were you guys dealing with somebody that was married? So like you could have been married or this person could have been married. I also feel like there could have been like a separation. Maybe this person is married but separated. If this is not your energy, Libra, maybe this is your person's energy because that's what happened with Virgo. And so just take it however it resonates. But for you guys, yeah, it's very much like you really do like this person. They have other obligations. And it's hard. It's so hard. I wonder if they told you. Okay, it's kind of giving like maybe this person was separated and then they've decided to try things again for the children, something like that. And it hurts, like, because for one, I feel like trying things for the children, I understand having like, if like you guys can make it work, a two-parent household, but a lot of the times it just teaches kids dysfunction, right? Like, so staying for the kids isn't really a reason. It's more so like, and it gets to like a certain age where it really does, it's not beneficial anymore. It only causes more harm than good. Oh, and I think you don't even want to try to pursue this anymore because you don't want to be the person that breaks up a home, even though it was kind of, and I understand, I can understand that, not wanting to break up a home. Can we get messages here clarifying? We have the Four of Wands. Literally, there is a marriage involved. Could be your marriage, whoever's it is. Any messages here? And the Two of Swords. I don't think I've ever seen the Two of Swords in this deck, where I've never really paid attention. But it's kind of very interesting where it's like, typically Two of Swords is a water card, I mean an air card, right? But there's fire here, and it's like basically you would have to burn the house down. And it's, do you want that responsibility? With, again, with the Four of Wands is fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's very much giving like, and fires could be deadly, right? Like, and they can burn more than one person, whereas opposed to like if you just cut something, like you're cutting a tie, like you would have, there would be so much more people hurt than, a lot of people are affected by your decision, is what I could say. And I think you guys realize that. And for you, you would rather just keep to yourself. Like, you don't want that burden and that responsibility on you because it is a lot. Understand, like, understandably. Let's pull for your person. I think if it was like, maybe you guys run into this person in a few years, like after, like if this person is getting divorced or moved on, and like, and maybe they date other people, or like, you know, there's been enough time that's passed where you're not the reason why this relationship didn't work, and people wouldn't blame you, right, for it. And you run into this person again, I think you would be willing to try. Yeah, because 222 just came out, and it's like, this person could, like, that's why it's so hard for you to let go, because it is kind of a soulmate vibe. But it is like that knowledge where, are you going to be selfish and get what you want, or are you thinking about other people? And that's like a really big lesson that sometimes we have to learn, because we can't always get what we want, right? We have to sacrifice and think about how many other people we're hurting with the decisions that we make. Okay, can we get 3 cards here for your person? I know I didn't treat you right. I'm sorry. I lied to you to get your attention, and now I'm afraid if I tell you the truth, you'll leave me. Yeah, that's basically going on vacations together. I wonder if that's, if you like found out through social media that this person is still married. That could have been it. Like, maybe they posted a picture, maybe the person posted a picture. This person, yeah, kind of might have told you that, you know, they were getting a divorce or that they were separated, and it just wasn't true. Honestly, which I do think this is the case, there's no situation where, like, if you're still living with your spouse, like even if you guys are divorced, right? You're divorced or separated, living in the house, you should not be dating. There's like bigger priorities in the world without dating, right? Like, I know we all want to feel like loved and whatever, but please get your ducks in a row before you start bringing other people into the mess that you have created, right? It's okay. Let's clarify. Oops. Can we clarify this here for their person? We have 7 of Wands, yeah. 4 of Wands came out twice on both of you guys. Are you guys both married? You could be, maybe both of you guys are married. I don't know. But with the 7 of Wands, it's like, I do feel like the other person, I think in the beginning, maybe I think this person was being authentic or like truthful, or like they were not together with this person, technically, right? And then this other person on the other side did want to work on it, like, and so they're giving it a try. But with this thing, it's like, I also want to say, like, this person just isn't financially able to walk away or leave this person. I think it's very heavily financially motivated with the 9 of Coins in reverse. Um, it's just a very complicated situation, so just move accordingly. Let me pull overall for you guys. Overall situation here for the 6 of Cups came out, and I think that this is a soulmate connection. More so, like, you guys do have a soul contract to complete with each other, and how you guys handle this situation. Because yes, with the Justice card on the bottom, like, this is a test, this is karmic, this is something that you guys agreed to figure out in this lifetime, right? Because it has to be figured out. I feel like this could have happened again in the past life, where maybe it's the opposite roles, where maybe you're the one that was married and like they weren't, and like you guys were trying to figure that out. There's a right way to do this and a wrong way to do this, so just be aware. Okay, let's get advice for one for you and one for them. Okay, we have for you guys a courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. I think you guys know the situation isn't right. I think you would, like, if you were the person that was married, you wouldn't want to be cheated on. I think you guys also realize that that can come back and bite you in the ass sometime. Like, that could happen to you, right? Um, and then for your person, we have stuck in lack. We have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, and physical limitations that you think you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. Because I do feel like it is very strongly like financial reasons that this person is with this person. I'm laughing because people will stay married to each other just for the money, right? They could be miserable and like they're like, no, I'm gonna wait till this person dies so I can get like their retirement or something like that. And to me, that's just insane. Like you're gonna waste your happiness just for money. Money isn't everything. And you'll find a way. Like if you lead through love and you love, like, love will bring you money and happiness. But you have to lead with love. You can't lead with money and hoping you're gonna find love. Yeah, because I think this person also struggles with like doing the work. Like it is a lot more work to maybe get their own place or like, yeah. Obviously, like if you're in a marriage and like you guys split everything, it's going to be more financially harder for them. But at the same time, it's like, what is it that you really want? You can't do what's easy. You have to do what's right. And okay, that's it for you guys, Libra. Good luck to you. Let me know if that resonates or like if that like what that situation is to you guys, because that was a little different. Okay, next we'll do Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Okay. We have 6 to 12 months. But it came out in the reverse, so maybe something happened 6 to 12 months ago. We have prison, jail time, and ball is in your court. So did you end something with someone? Yeah, like 6 to 12 months ago, you guys could have physically gone to jail, or it's more so that I feel like in this one, it's like you ice them out at this point. Like you're not talking, like a timeout to like you guys that they need to get their stuff together. Or maybe this was someone that said that to you, like you need to get it together because ball is in your court. Is that how they're feeling about them, or they are feeling about Scorpio? Okay, so yeah, your person feels like the ball is in your court. Like you have to make a decision about something. I'm waiting on a call or a text. Let's see. What do we have? Clarify here, please, for Scorpio. We have the Sun card. Knight of Cups came out in the reverse. Is it a missed opportunity? But with the Sun card here, it's like, it's good that you missed this opportunity. I think that maybe you didn't think that at the time. Yeah, with the nine of swords here, there's definitely like, you couldn't understand why that like things were happening the way that they were happening. Yeah, you didn't. The World card, I don't know. With the Two of Cups here, it's in the reverse, the World card here. Not wanting to complete a cycle, stuck in something. Like, maybe 6 or 12 months ago something happened and we're still thinking about it. Maybe somebody it's just like ended things with you, or like you ended things with someone, but they want to come back, or you want them to come back. It's very much like you're still holding out hope, but it's such a good thing that this person didn't come back, like strongly. Like, there is something else that is the Emperor and the Two of Cups here. There is somebody much more powerful that you're meant to be with, Scorpio. Let's clarify your person's side. I wonder if this is going to be the new person or the old person. We have past life, runner chaser, and you are my other half. This is, yeah, that would make sense. So this is someone from your past, I think, that you are not talking to anymore. There was a disconnect. Runner chaser is very much like I said, you guys keep going back and forth, where like you're hoping this person is going to come back, or like maybe act right. With this, you are my other half, is like, because maybe they feel like they can do this, right? They feel like they can run away and that they can always come back, because that is the pattern. I feel like this is a pattern that's happened in past lives too. Maybe you guys will shit, like, this is like very much like twin flames, right? Because twin flames, they have that runner chaser dynamic. Like, that's kind of what they're known for. At the same time, twin flames, like, we're not supposed to be with our twin flames. Like, that's not, it's first of all, it's very rare to have a twin flame, right? It's like it's more common to have soulmates or karmics, because twin flames are, you guys are all part of the same soul. I mean, we all are technically, but like in a smaller division, like you guys are normally one soul that have split and decided to do this life again, maybe to learn more lessons. Essentially, that's what it is. Like, you guys are doubling down on the lessons. But one of the lessons a lot of the times is to accept that they are not meant to be together, right? That you are no longer going to play this role. You're not going to keep chasing, and you're not going to keep running, and accepting things for the way that they are. But there's just like so much hope here. I could feel it on your side, where it's like, no, you have the power, Scorpio. I want to say that you guys definitely have the power to break this cycle and to heal yourselves, and to just like, I also want to say that this person will come back into your life, and it maybe like it is kind of your job, not your job, but like you will explain it to them, like, hey, listen, like, I love you, I like, you're a part of me. But at the same time, like, we have to do the right thing, and the right thing is just not to be with each other, because when we continue these cycles, we're kind of just like doomed to like repeat the same things over and over. We have to put a stop to it. Again, an Emperor came out for your person's side. Like, there. Let's clarify for your person. Oh. Ten of coins, seven of coins, and I think that your person, they kind of have like this mindset where like they need to, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but like they kind of want to make sure that they are financially stable already before they can offer you anything. But let's see, because what is the nature of this connection? Because it's too much. Like, I think maybe you guys keep going back and forth on whether or not you want to walk away from this person, because that's how I'm feeling. What is the overall connection meant to be? We have the Tower card here. Overall, which is like endings, right? Like, it's only going to be chaos if we continue to these same cycles. I think this person here is trying to convince you that they want to become stable in order to like have that life with you, or like give you the life that you want. With Cancer being here too, this could have been something that was instilled to them like since they were younger. It's also more so like, I don't know if it's like the responsibility that they're not really feeling. It is like, maybe it's like you guys do want a relationship, and relationship is work, it is responsibilities. If you guys want children, that's even more work. For some, like, this person is just not really interested in that. They're more like, I don't know why, but this person feels like money buys happiness. And so they're just like, okay, well, if I can create this abundance and then I can provide for Scorpio. Um, but it's not really that. This person, I just feel like they're never going to be ready, and that's okay. And I want to say that they're not going to be ready for, if you continue to like wait for this person, you're going to feel trapped and you're going to keep waiting. Okay. Let me get advice for both of you guys. Can I get one card here for, thanks, and then for their person? Okay, so for you guys, Scorpio, we have depleted. You are overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating in some way. I think you guys have given enough to this situation. And then your person's is victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. Because this person always feels like, if I have this, if I do this, then this will work out. And it never really works out like that. But that's just how they think. Okay. Good luck to you guys. Next, we're gonna do Sagittarius. Can we get messages here for Sagittarius? Oops. We have, I should have listened to you. And you are my other half. That came out in the reverse. Like, let's see. Last card here. I pray we meet again. But that came out in the reverse too. There's something here where, I don't know, as Sagittarius, like, do you feel like you missed out on an opportunity? Like, you're not really sure if like it would have worked out. Maybe you felt like this person wasn't your other half. Or do you feel like that now? Kinda, yeah. So maybe somebody, like, maybe this person told you like, hey, look, like, I think we could really make this work, and you were just like no. You just couldn't see it. You couldn't see it. Can we clarify this here? Thank you. Okay, well, I put them back by accident. Let's just, we have the Empress that landed on, I think you feel like this person came into your life for a reason. There's very mixed feelings. Like, you're just not really sure on whether or not this is the person for you. What else do we have here? We have Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. It's so interesting. Like, were you afraid of getting hurt? That was a big thing. That's what it is. Like, you were afraid of being hurt. So maybe you just took this as like a carefree situation, or like with the Page of Wands, like you just wanted to have fun, and now you're kind of like, damn, I really wish I would have taken it more seriously. Like, maybe you feel like you lost out on an opportunity. With Judgment card here, it's like you kind of realized that you made a mistake. Maybe you judged someone too harshly, unfairly, I want to say. Let's get for your person. We have addictions, bad habits, past lives, and black, white, and gray. Oh, there could have been like, okay, so maybe your person had some bad habits. I think maybe, was it like, okay, so your person could have had bad habits. For some reason, it's like it's like not wanting to come through. Is that there's something else? We do have soulmates. Soulmates does want to. It's like right there, but there is just something where things are, with this black, white, and gray. It's things are just not as they seem. It's not cut and dry. There's so much. Okay, so like this bad habits. It's like I don't think it's an addiction. I think it's a bad habit. Where like maybe it's like a bad habit, but not in the way that you would think. Like maybe, how can I say that? I don't know. Maybe this person has a lot of friends, right? And you kind of like you see that as, I don't know why, but like maybe this person has a lot of friends, like they go out a lot, and you kind of see that as a bad habit. I don't know how to explain it. It's something like that where it's not really a bad habit. What else? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna use a different deck because this person, they need they need clarity. Maybe you need clarity on them. There's just a lot of things here that just are not true, and it's very hard to like to clarify, because I can't clarify. Maybe this person can't clarify what it is that the bad habit is. We have the Nine of Cups with the Two of Cups here that fell on their side. Like they do see you here, Sagittarius, as a soulmate connection. Going from the 2 to the 9 though can be very hard, because like 2, like you're sharing everything with someone, and then the 9 is very much like they're solo, like they're by themselves, right? So maybe this person, that's a good thing. Like maybe they like being alone, right? And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but like if you're in a relationship, then yes, you should be able to like want to spend time with your partner. And so that could be like the habit like they're trying to break. Can we clarify this here? The Lovers card. Yeah, I do feel like this is someone from your, like, you guys have had a past life. I also think that you guys share the same values a lot. Like, you guys do understand each other. You guys want the same things. There's a lot of faith that has to go into this connection that maybe one or both of you guys are kind of hesitant to put into it. I think it's more so you, Sagittarius, because there was just a lot of doubts when I was on your energy. And for your person, it's more so like being able to maybe accept or like make space for another person. Maybe they've been single for a very long time. Anything else? Let me get one overall energy for you guys, and then I will get advice and we can move on. Can we get advice here for, overall of this connection? Six of Cups came out, which is, this is a karmic relationship or like a past life, which has already come out. You guys came into each other's lives for a reason, and that's all there really is for it. Like, you guys could feel like home with each other, very relaxed, but very playful, enjoy each other's company. But yeah, let's get advice. Can I get one card here? And one card for their person. That's crazy work. Okay. So for you guys, Sagittarius, we have listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. And then for your person, it says solitude. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. Yeah. God, sorry. Okay. Good luck to you guys, Sagittarius. Guys, give me a second. Okay. At least we're almost done. We only have 3 more signs. I don't know why towards the end they just like start crying. Okay. Next we have Capricorn. Can we get 3 cards for Capricorn? Can we talk heart to heart? You make me happy. And then I'm not attracted to you anymore. What is going on? Is there a lot of back and forth? Or is it 2 different people? Nope. Okay, that's not it either. Let's see. Can we clarify what that is? And then I don't know why, but is there like a past energy here where because the 4 of Cups came out and it's do you maybe it's like are you wanting to be with somebody but okay, I don't understand. Maybe this is someone from the past and you really wanted to be with this person and now that you have this opportunity to be with them, you're not really wanting it anymore. And it's kind of with the Queen of Wands that came out and it's just like I think you guys are very happy with the memories of this person. That's really what it is and it's like it's just wanting to leave it in the past and like maybe wanting to move on and do something new or meet somebody new. Can we clarify this here? Yeah, with the 2 of Wands here, it's like you may have you do have the opportunity. Like you are maybe you're gonna run into this person randomly. Maybe they're gonna hit you up. You guys are gonna talk. But with the 2 of Wands here, it's like you do have to kind of make a decision on whether or not you're going to go back to this person or start something new. I think more than likely though, you are gonna walk away from this person because it's just not the same vibe that you thought it was, right? Like you might give it a try, but I think you're gonna see like really quickly that you're just not really into this person, which is fine, right? Sometimes we have to run it back to see if we really want to move on. Can we clarify this? I mean, can we get their person? This person has good intentions. We have cheater. And you're always on my mind rent free. I think there could be somebody, okay, so you guys have that energy, right? Or you do have somebody in your past. I think you guys have 2 people that are trying to get your attention here. You have one person who has good intentions. And I just think this cheater person could have just broken your heart or just wasn't there when you really needed them. And then you have both of these people are in your like they're thinking about you constantly. It's very confusing. Like one person could actually make you very happy and then the other person is just like you're over it. You don't want anything to do with them. I think the other person that you're over it has a really hard time like taking no for an answer. They could be really used to like getting what they want, especially when it comes to you, Capricorn. Maybe they are like you guys were in a long-term relationship or something like that where that's just like they were just used to it. So you saying no to them is very surprising. Yeah, no, this other person is going to come back in here. They could be a fire sign. There's a lot of fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the other person wants to come back because they remember how much fun that you guys had together. And maybe they see you happy with somebody else and they're just like, they want that happiness for themselves. Just kind of a selfish energy. And Four of Coins, literally Four of Coins typically it is just keeping things to yourself. Like most of the time it's money, but like maybe this person values they value, why can't I speak? They value you a lot. So anything else here? And then nope, the Taurus card came out. They just want you because somebody else has you. Or like they do, and they also do like they miss the times that you guys had together. Okay, let's get advice for you guys. So for you guys, we have a stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. You're gonna have to tell this person no and like leave you alone. I think they're gonna be really surprised. And then for your person, we have protect. You are being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important though that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. I kind of feel like this is for like the new person that you guys are talking to, because honestly, like I personally wouldn't want, you know, my person, like the person I'm talking to dating their ex or talking to their ex if it's not strictly necessary, right? And that's only if they have children involved. And so, and then this person does have to like, you know, protect themselves. Oh my God, is it gonna fall down? But yeah, okay, let's move on. Next we have Aquarius. What do we have? 3 cards here for Aquarius. We have I can't do this anymore. I pray we meet again, manifesting, and dealing with issues. I don't, it's like you guys could have been through a lot with this person. It's very draining on you guys. I want to say spiritually, like you guys could be like spiritually tied to this person. You do want to be with this person. You are hoping for that, right? But with this dealing with issues, they could have to deal with some issues, or like you could want them to deal with some issues before you guys come back into union. Like, I keep looking at that deck. Let me use that deck. There is something about like doing things a certain way, or like things have to be done a certain way. Maybe that's how you feel, Aquarius. Can we clarify this here? It's backwards. The Death card in the river. You just might feel like, because it's like you guys are waiting for something to end and it hasn't ended yet. And that with this dealing with issues, it's like that's probably like you guys feel like you're stuck. You're stuck in this loop and you just don't know how to get out of it. Again? Okay. Can we clarify this? We have Ace of Wands and the Hierophant and the Fool here. Like it's like you want a new beginning with this person. with the Hierophant here, it could also be marriage because the Hierophant is about higher union, but it's more so like knowing that this person just has to do something, like has to work on these issues because there's nothing really you can do about it, and that's even more frustrating. It's kind of frustrating not being able to do anything about it, right? To just like sit there and wait. Are you waiting? I would say like you're half waiting, half living, or I think you're living your life, but there is like just like this kind of waiting in a way. I wouldn't say you're intentionally waiting. So for your person, we have my family, my kids like you. I will lie, cheat, hurt anyone to get what I want, and lies and secrets. I can understand why you're saying like dealing with issues. Like if this is, I don't know why you would want to be with this person if they, because like they're a user, they're just gonna say whatever it is that they will say whatever to get whatever they want, right? That's why there's lies, there's secrets. I feel like you have called this person out. They're saying no. Maybe you didn't call them out. Maybe you just know. Can we clarify? There's just so much chaos happening here with the Capricorn. I think the Capricorn came out in the reverse. So I think that this person in the past, like this is something like they would have done, and they're dealing with it, like they're working on it, like they're acknowledging all the stuff that they've done wrong. 7 of Cups. I feel like there was a lot of things that this person had done wrong. I also feel like there's a lot of people giving this person advice. And I hope, like with this one, it's like more so this person is, they're not really paying attention to the advice. They want to make the decision for themselves, which as they should, right? Can we clarify this here? We have 3 of Cups. Yeah, there was a third party involved, and the 3 of Coins. With the 3 of Coins, it's like there's a lot of things that have been hidden from you, Aquarius, that maybe this person was in another relationship. If you have met this person's family before, like they've known that this person was in a relationship, and they first, like they want this person, they would rather them be with you than with this other person. But at the same time, that's kind of interesting. If you have met this person's family, maybe it's because they don't want things like to ruin things with you and this person, because they would rather have you than them. I mean, than this third party. Because I'm thinking if they know that this person is in another relationship, why wouldn't they tell you, right? But there is some distance here. Like you're not really talking to this person. So, let's see what overall connection for you guys. Ace of Wands came out twice, so that's like double confirmation, right? Where it is a new beginning. It's going to happen. Because I do feel like this person has been working on themselves, and that they've acknowledged all the stuff that they've done in the past. The Gemini. What is this Gemini? Oh, this person has just been like doing a lot of work with the Libra card here that you're not aware of, because I don't feel like you are in connection or you're talking to this person right now. So they've been working on themselves. I feel like they've been clearing their karmic debt as well. So that way, when you guys, if you guys do get back together or reunite, it's not a lot of things holding you guys back. Let's get one advice for you guys. And then one for their person. We have Aquarius. Listen, you are being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. I mean, I think it's more so like you listening to yourself and not accepting less in that sense, right? And then for your person, we have reflection. You are being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition, which I think this person has actually really been doing, because They like, I want to say like who this person is now was not the same person that you knew before. They've definitely like worked on themselves or like realized that that's not a way to treat people, right? Okay. Sorry, I'm talking fast because I'm like, at this point, I'm a little tired. Okay, let's move on. Last, we have Pisces. Pisces, can we get 3 cards for you? We have projecting. Oops. My kids and family likes you. And this feels too good to be true. Pisces, with this projection, it's very much like, that's mirroring, right? Like if we see something, we're like, I wouldn't say, yeah. When we see something in somebody and it's just like, it triggers us, right? So you could be like a fear. A lot of times too, like when people accuse you of cheating, it's more than likely that they are doing the ones that are cheating. More than likely, you know, there are that small percentage where it's like, I have a feeling, I think this is what you're doing, and that's using their intuition. With this projecting here, like people are like putting their own insecurities, like their fears essentially too. Like, I fear that you could be cheating on me, so that's why I'm going to accuse you of it. And even if there's no factual base or evidence, and so maybe you're doing this to somebody or somebody is doing this to you. With this feels too good to be true. This is your energy, so I'm gonna say this is you. Where like sometimes we can self-sabotage, where it's like, why is this happening to me? Like, where this person is too good for me, and like, but really, if we would just like put our own insecurities down, like relax, right? Because we can talk ourselves out of something great. Where if it's just like, this person has more than me, they're better than me, or like, why do they love me? Sometimes it's like that acceptance or like that self-love, where it's like, if you don't feel like you deserve something, you will sabotage it. Let's clarify. I don't know why, but you could have people telling you like to be careful about this person. That's also projecting. I do feel like that's very strong. Somebody's telling you to be careful. And maybe it's because they're kind of jealous because you got somebody, like you have somebody that they wish they had, right? And so they just like, misery loves company. Be careful taking advice from people who you wouldn't want their life, right? Like, and it's just, that's all I could say. I'm not gonna go deeper. Can we clarify this here? We have the 9 of coins and the King of coins. Wow. And this is like a very like lucky, I feel like you guys bring a lot of luck and joy into each other's lives in your relationship. But with the, it could be kind of hard. This is like the projecting, like the king is also very powerful, but like with the, not queen, it's almost a queen. So there is kind of like this unequalness. The 9 comes right before the 10, which is a family, right? So maybe while the 9 is awesome, like the 9 of Pentacles is still a very abundant person. She's not the queen, right? So there does feel like there is a little bit of inadequate, like you guys just don't feel enough. Somebody here just doesn't feel enough, which is not right, because this is a very, like, if I would have got the 9 of Pentacles, I would have been very happy, you know? But it's just like comparing yourself to somebody else where it's only going to cause problems. Can we get your person? We have soulmates. You are so strong and beautiful. Thank you for being you. You are amazing. And I regret choosing someone else over you. Huh. And then we have past lives. I really don't feel like this happened. I mean, if it did, it did. But I think this person, if this person did pick somebody else over you, it's just because maybe they were familiar, or that's like coming through really strongly. Or like also too, like maybe they weren't really sure how you felt about them, because it's kind of giving like, people can feel how we feel about each other, right? So if you're acting like this person isn't your equal, they're gonna feel some type of way, like even if they really do like you. But this person does appreciate you. Sometimes life is just like full of misunderstandings, and it's whether or not we want to get over it and forgive people in order to move on. Obviously, misunderstandings are not the same as intentionally hurting somebody or like intentionally picking someone over and over again. Like, we all make mistakes. It's like learning from your mistakes. Like, can we clarify this here? Three of Swords, yeah. And the Ten of Wands. If this person has already put you through so much, definitely walk away, Pisces. Like, it's not, like, it's, I know this person, I feel like they've been hurt. With the Three of Swords, they've been hurt, and I also feel like they love the way that you take care of them, that you hold space for them and nurture them. They haven't really experienced that before. And the Ten of Wands. I wonder if you're just kind of over it. There is kind of just like that sense where it's like, this is too much with the Ten of Wands. And with like 555, like there needs to be some kind of change. Maybe a conversation needs to happen, because there is just like something where it's a lot. Ten of Swords, wow. I think maybe your person could have like, to me, Ten of Swords is victim mentality a little bit, where, well, like also too, this person has been hurt a lot, right? I think maybe too, Pisces, you shoulder that pain and like you're trying to help that person, but there's only so much you can take. Which is, it's like a heavy heart. Let's pull an overall connection for you guys. Can we get one card here for an overall? The Eight of Swords came. Like, I think maybe this relationship kind of happened fast. It was maybe rushed. Maybe somebody didn't take the time to heal or to like properly vet another person. It moved fast, and now it's like very hard to kind of jump, like go backwards, like to just like take things slow, because it's like you guys have already been through so much. But it's so, and at that point it's like, what can you do? One more card here. And yeah, it landed on you, on your side, Pisces, where it's like you feel trapped, you don't know what to do, and the choice is yours at the end of the day, like what it is that you want to do. What should Pisces do? That's hard. We've been getting a lot of doubles from like, these are all different decks, but we have the Nine of Coins again and the Nine of Pentacles. You have to make a decision. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's just more so like, this is a good person, but there is just so much like, it's also not the queen. It's not an equal, but that doesn't mean it's bad, if that makes sense. If you would have to forgive this person. And if you're able to do that, great. If you're not, don't stay trapped, because it's only doing both of you guys a disservice, right? Okay. Let's get one advice for you. And then one for your person. Okay. 3 cards came out. So for you guys, it's because it landed on mostly for you, Pisces. So I feel like this advice is kind of for you. So we have authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You aren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. There could also, like I said earlier, there could be people in your ear telling you like not to be with this person, just because like we're not to forgive this person, because like it's just, I hate to say like jealousy or fear, but it is kind of like a fear, like where like they do want, I don't know, like they want what you have, like they want what you have, like they could have the best intentions for you too. I'm not really getting that though, to be honest. It's more so like they just don't want you to have them, kinda. And then we have pay attention. You are being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you are being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. And last one is break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Literally, break free an authentic life. Like it's what you want. A lot of other people might not understand. Like maybe you forgiving this person or like helping heal this person is what you want to do, but then you have somebody like if it's like your friends, family, whatever in the background telling you like, no, like that's not how it should be. Like if that was me, I would have walked away or blah blah blah. It's not them. It's not their life. It's up to you to make the decisions that are best for you. Um, Hierophant 2 on the bottom where it's just like you are knowledgeable, like you know this person. These other people don't know them. Like you know who this person really is. Okay, so that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are still here, please make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, um, like, and yeah, once we get to the 1,000, which I think is pretty soon, I think I will be coming out with a schedule. I'm gonna try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fingers crossed I can do that. Everything will be timestamped down below, and I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.